So I'm going to do a cleanse, and I decided I would video it going step by step, day by day, on what I do, how I do it, just so that you can have an idea of what a cleanse is like. Even though there are several different types of cleanses, but the cleanse that I'm going to do, so it's a 90-day cleanse, but I'm going to just record the 30 days because after the 30 days, you just repeat it after that until day 90. But with this cleanse, I feel like it's really good in the fact that I feel a whole lot better. I see actual results in my mood, in my daily life, and how I feel and how I look. So if you don't know what a cleanse is or have never done a cleanse, it's literally flushing out your body, your organs of any toxicity, any gunk, or anything that's blocking pathways. So if you think of a vehicle, for instance, we're very similar to that in regards to you have to get your oil changed ever so often, because otherwise, if you don't, the car won't function properly. That's the same with our bodies. If we don't get a proper cleanse ever so often, our bodies start functioning different than normal. So with this organ cleanse, it targets our primary and secondary pathways, so our colon, kidneys, liver, lungs, and skin. And what I'm going to start with doing first is taking digestive enzymes, which goes through and breaks down all your food that you intake. And then I'm going to be taking a micronutrient complex that literally has all the nutrients that your body needs and is very deficient on. So for the first 2 days, you start with a gallstone / liver cleanse, and that one, so I would say it's a good cleanse to start with, but the second day you want to make sure that you're home, because if you're not near a bathroom, you're going to literally crap your pants. Not even kidding. But it's a good thing. So the first day, and I'm going to go through this more in detail when I'm actually doing it, but for the first day, you're literally drinking fluids all day. And then the next day, you are pooping half the day. And you're removing a ton of stuff that you never has seen come out of your body. That's pretty much all I can say to explain it. Next, the cleanse focuses on the GI tract. So everything in your intestines is where your body absorbs all the nutrients. So if we have a clogged intestines, if our outlining is packed with chemicals or toxic waste or anything like that, if it's stuck there, our body is less likely to absorb, and it's a lot harder for it to absorb all the things that our body actually needs. Therefore, our body starts performing not properly, and we don't want that. So that's what we're going to target next, so that we can make sure and get that completely flushed out, so that we can actually start absorbing the nutrients that we need. The next part, I would say, is probably the hardest part, is because you're actually eliminating foods from your diet. Pretty much what you're eating is almonds, avocados, eggs, and greens. It sounds pretty hard, but like I said, it will make the world of a difference. Cutting out all these fats, sugars, carbs, everything like that, that is actually clogging your system. So one very important part to do, you don't want to miss it, you don't want to cheat on it, because that's where the real cleansing is super, super important. And then you end with taking probiotics, which gets all the good flora back into your system and kind of just restores everything, so your body can just start over and absorbing everything quick. So that's in a nutshell of what we'll be doing. Hopefully you enjoy going through the process. Hopefully I make it easy and simple for you to follow. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, hope you enjoy it. Okay y'all, so this morning is the first day of the 30-day cleanse. These first 2 days is the gallstone / liver cleanse. So this morning I started off with a fruit and veggie smoothie. What it consisted of was a handful of mango frozen, a handful of frozen berries too, and then a handful of spinach. And then water. So blended it up real quick, drank it, that was the first start of my day. Throughout today, I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water. You wanna be drinking 3 quarts minimum. So try to get 3 quarts in at least. That is, I think, 92 ounces. So if that's, where's my water bottle? Over there. I have a 40-ounce water bottle, so I have to drink at least 2.5 of those. So after that, every 2 hours, you alternate. So I drink my smoothie at 8, and then right now it's 10 o'clock, and what I am doing is actually a lemon right now, so I'm juicing it, and I want to get as much juice as I possibly can for this. Whew. This is gonna be real good. So I start with a half a lemon juice with 8 ounces of water, which is a cup of water. So I'm going to put it in an actual cup so I don't overfill it. So again, half a lemon juice, not half a cup of lemon juice, otherwise you're gonna be crazy, and then with 8 ounces / a cup of water. And then you're gonna drink it. You know, it actually starts tasting sweet now because your salivating glands are like, ooh, that's really sour. And so they just start like releasing. So now it kind of tastes sweet. So that's the start. Come 12 o'clock, we'll be alternating, and I will be drinking apple juice, which is not filtered, so unfiltered apple juice. So you alternate every 2 hours with half a lemon juice with 8 ounces of water, alternating with 8 ounces of apple juice. So until 2 hours. Okay, we're back 2 hours later. Here we go on the second. So I've been drinking water consistently and feeling a little bit hungry, but this apple juice will help with that. So 1 cup, 8 ounces of apple juice. Make sure and shake it, because if it's real apple juice, it's got that. I don't know why I didn't put this in a cup. All right. Hopefully I don't spill. Drink this, and then 2 hours later, you're going to drink the lemon juice. And then I'll get back to you when it comes 6 p.m. and I'm taking the capsules. Then make sure drink lots and lots and lots of water. Okay, I know the lighting is a little harsh in here because it's nighttime. But so the next thing that we're doing, which I actually forgot about, that we do it at night too. So 6 o'clock I took the pills, and I didn't video that because it's just taking the capsules. So anyways, didn't video that, but now 8 o'clock comes and we do a cup of lukewarm water with a tablespoon of Epsom salt. Yay! So I am going to take my, I already know this is a cup of water. And then I'm going to take my Epsom salt and get a good, delicious tablespoon. I forgot how terrible this is. So this is what it looks like, and you want it lukewarm. Did I mention that? So, is that steaming? Oh, it's a little hot. Oh well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, let's see, I'm going to add some lemon oil just to give it a little flavor. So I'm not just drinking salt, I'm going to do 2 drops of lemon oil. And then I'm going to mix it. I'm letting it dissolve so that I'm not crunching on the salts while I'm drinking it. And this one you also want to chug because it really doesn't taste good. Like Epsom salt doesn't taste like salt. It tastes like something totally worse. So I always dread this part. And I probably should be like, ooh, like, yay, and not nervous about it. But I mean, it doesn't taste good. So here it goes. Ugh. There you go. And it's done. The lemon helps a lot. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised. And it's nice and warm down my throat. I can feel it in my chest. So there's that. Okay, now's the time we've all been waiting for, which is the part I've been dreading most. So here we have olive oil, extra virgin, organic. And we are doing half a cup, and I am not going a bit over that. And then we are doing a half a cup of lemon juice, which I already measured it, which is a full cup. And you see, just rises. So I'm going to add this to here. Here it is. And it looks like pee, guys. It seriously looks like pee. Okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm stirring and just drinking it. First of all, before I finish this, or I start this, I should say. So today, how I felt, I started getting hungry more like 6, 7-ish, and that was because I didn't, like, now that I really wasn't drinking anything besides water, that's when it started hitting in. And also, since my husband and boys were wanting food, I was gonna make them food, but they're like, oh, we'll go to Cafe Rio, and so I was like, that's perfect, and so they went without me, so I didn't have to smell it. So, but I also do recommend don't have an active day. So I started out the morning with a pretty good workout, which to not have anything after that besides lemon juice is kind of hard for your body. So try to not have a very active day, especially come evening time. You definitely want to be sitting down. As I was making the boys lunches, I started feeling like very weak, and I had to go sit down because I was feeling so hungry. And so yeah, word of advice, don't stand up on your feet at nighttime because it starts getting hard because you're used to eating constantly. If you're not, then you know it might work out better for you, but eating constantly and then going to just drinking liquids is a little hard for you. Your body can take it, but you yourself is like a little iffy. So definitely go easy, but here's the last of it. And then after this, go to bed and lay on your right side. Try to fall asleep on your right side. Don't move around, and try to stay there for at least 2 hours. So here it goes. I hate this part. Ooh. Okay. To get a paper towel right behind. Ooh. I definitely taste the lemon, which is good. I definitely taste the olive oil. Just try to breathe. Okay, go to bed. Okay, so I didn't video this morning taking the cup of water with the Epsom salt just because I already videoed that the night before, and so I didn't really want to bore you with the same exact thing. But what I did first thing when I woke up was took the lukewarm water, a cup full of that, like a cup, 8 ounces, and added the tablespoon of Epsom salt, and then I added a couple drops of lemon oil to help the flavor. And then I took that, and then this whole morning I've been using the bathroom quite often. It was an experience, so you're gonna have to try it yourself. I'm not gonna show you pictures because I don't think you want to know or see it from my side. I would rather you experience it yourself and see your own stuff. So yeah, there's that. Now going on with the rest of our stuff. So day 2 to day 14 is our lemon liver detox, which is continuing with our liver, but we're mainly just cleansing it out. So what we're going to be doing is every morning when you wake up, you take 8 ounces of water, so a cup of water, and then here's where essential oils come into the picture. Now, I know some of you, I don't know how many of you are familiar with essential oils or have ever used essential oils, but they are so vital to cleansing. Like, they're like 10 times powerful as the actual stuff. So when I'm using lemon, the lemon oil is 10 times powerful than lemon juice. So most of the cleanse starting now is pretty much essential oil based, but I promise there's reasons why you get results from it. Essential oils are amazing. So going back to the lemon liver detox, you're going to use that 8 ounces of water, and you're going to be adding 10 drops of lemon oil and 10 drops of peppermint oil. Both are going to be constantly cleansing your liver, which is what we want. That liver is important for the rest of our organs to function. Also, there's the metabolism detox, to where you're trying to regenerate your metabolism. So a couple things that help our metabolism is grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. Those are 5 really important foods / essential oils that you can use too to help cleanse or fix your metabolism. And there's actually a blend that has all 5. So grapefruit peel, lemon peel, peppermint plant, ginger root, and cinnamon bark. So it's all added in one oil. And there's either capsules that you can take of the oil or the oil itself. Personally, I hate taking pills, capsules, stuff like that. And so if I can get away with it for not using it, I would prefer not to. Some people rather just take the capsule and not taste it. I am the person who would use it. It doesn't taste bad because it's got all that stuff in it. But I add that to my water, and you kind of want to do that your whole entire cleanse, your whole entire 30, 90-day cleanse. But I add that to my lemon liver detox cleanse part. Next, starting from day 2 to day 30, or the end of the cleanse, I'm taking the micronutrient complex. And so there are 3 different types, which, let me grab all 3. So what these are, we will be taking these 2 times a day, so 2 capsules when you wake up in the morning and in the evening. I usually take it with breakfast and dinner. So the purpose of these is to benefit our bone health, immunity functions. They give us energy, metabolism, cardiovascular health. But these are the things, or these are the capsules that actually people have, by taking them, have received their health back to where they can actually get off of a lot of the medications that they're on. So this is a crucial part. You don't want to miss out on that. Like I said, I don't like taking capsules, but these are completely worth it, in my opinion. Next, we will be doing the enzymes. So taking enzymes with every meal. So 2 when you eat breakfast, 2 when you eat lunch, and 2 when you eat dinner. These enzymes are amazing. I'll probably do a video on them just like separately to show you how fantastic they are, but they really do break down your food. So if whatever you're eating, like, you don't want to be eating unhealthy, but whatever you're eating, if it's cooked or if it's processed in any way, shape, or form, these enzymes help break down your food like no other. The next, we will be doing the Zendocrine. So these are what we took on the first day at 6 o'clock at night, where we took the 6 capsules. So this is just detoxing yourself, and there's capsules and there's soft gels. I personally like to take both. They both have similar yet different benefits for cleansing your organs, so you definitely want to take both. And throughout this entire cleanse, you're going to be wanting to drink lots and lots of water. So pretty much what you want to do is get your weight and half it, and then put that in ounces. And then that's how much water you should be drinking at least. If you're sitting all day, that's the minimal amount of drinking water. So those are the steps from day 2 to 14 and also to day 30. Okay, so today is day 10, so tomorrow I start the Candida cleanse, and I just kind of wanted to throw out how I've been feeling through the past few days as I've been doing the lemon liver detox / metabolic cleanse. So I have been on my menstrual cycle, so that's kind of had to like play a little bit into the cleanse. So I normally have really bad menstrual cycles to where I'm like in my bed like 4 out of the 5 days, like I'm just miserable. And so the first day, I will say, I was definitely bloating and definitely cramping, like I did not want to get out of bed. The next day, I did get a migraine, and so my cramps weren't very noticeable because I was just focusing on my head. I get migraines a lot though, so that's just like not something that's like unusual to me. Like my pee was clear, and so it's not like I was not drinking enough water or anything like that. But I will say, after that, my period has not been as bad as it usually is. So I've actually been really surprised. Not sure if that has to do anything with the cleanse itself, but it is nice to not be going through that. Now, as far as taking the lemon juice, lemon oil, peppermint oil, yada yada, I have actually noticed that after I drink it in the morning, I don't feel as hungry throughout the day. Of course, I'm drinking lots of water, but at the same time, I'm not craving stuff like I usually do. But I've been more interested in healthier foods, and so that's been actually really nice because I'm noticing now that like my body is flushing out slowly but surely the nasty things that I've been eating. So going on to the Candida cleanse, I'm excited to see what it does to my body and what I go through. Okay, so we still have a couple days for the lemon liver detox cleanse, but today is day 11, which we'll be starting the GI cleanse and the Candida cleanse. So we're still going to keep doing our routine with the micronutrient complex and then the Terrazyme, which hopefully y'all are continuing to take because it's super important and super beneficial to the whole process. And then the next thing we're going to be taking is the GX Assist, which this is what cleanses out your GI tract. This is crucial. We take this for 10 days and then we get off of this and go to the probiotics. So the main reason we do this is to cleanse out our gastrointestines so that we can get all that gunk that's just hanging out there out. Now the Candida cleanse is where we're literally getting rid of all of our carbs and sugars, and we are eating protein and vegetables. So what we'll be eating is lots of vegetables, lots of greens. We're gonna be eating almonds, eggs, lean chicken, and lean fish. I'm not a fan of fish unless it's sushi, so have at it with the fish, but I won't be eating the fish. Avocado, and then you can have olive oil, and then herbal teas you can have that are not sweetened, and then you can add a liquid stevia to sweeten that. That is okay. So most of the foods that we're going to be eating doesn't have any sweets in it, and if you're like me where occasionally I like sweets, the herbal tea and the stevia is definitely going to help with that. Almonds can go so far. Side note, you can have almond butter, but almond butter and almonds don't all the time take away your sweets appetite. So we're gonna start with that. Make sure you're working out daily because that is a lot to do with cleansing out. You're getting your body moving and you're drinking lots of water and just getting rid of everything. Okay, so the Candida cleanse and GI cleanse is now done. Day 14 is when we stopped the liver lemon detox. I did notice a difference in my eating habits. When I was taking all that, I was more interested in more of the healthy foods. Now going through the experience with going through the GI cleanse and the Candida cleanse. So the first few days, I actually really struggled because I didn't meal prep, which is a necessity for this cleanse. So I found myself starving in a lot of situations. I kept opening the fridge and I'm like, I don't feel like eating vegetables. And I also was having like plain chicken, and I got like an avocado and just mashed it up and put hot sauce. First of all, hot sauce was my lifesaver. Adding a little spice and flavor to it, that is okay. But it was really hard for me to actually like eating what I was eating. Then about day 4, I would say, I realized that I actually needed to make some certain meals with the vegetables and meat and eggs that I was needing to eat, but when they're all separate, it doesn't sound very appealing. So I will post some recipes that I used for my cleanse in that time so that you can be able to use those for reference to help you eat and enjoy your flavorful food. I will say it was hard at nighttime when I wanted something sweet, because me and my husband are very used to getting like froyo or having some type of sweetness. So the fact that I only had almond butter and herbal tea was a little bit hard, but I just kind of had to keep my mindset of like, okay, I'm doing this for a reason. I'm trying to help me. I'm trying to get myself cleansed. Like, it's only 10 days. So that you have to kind of constantly remind yourself, because it is harder because you're not eating what you typically eat. If it is what you typically eat, good job, good for you. But it's not what I typically eat, and so it was a little hard. But by the end of the last couple days, it was a lot easier because I had my meals set and planned on what I was going to eat and how I was going to get the best flavor out of it and what I was going to eat when I was having the sweet cravings. Now for the GI cleanse, I will say I did not notice how well that stuff works until I was on like day 5. This probably might be too much information, but I am telling you what I've been experiencing. So the GI cleanse, taking those capsules will make you poop. You don't necessarily, like, when you have to go, but you have to poop more often and more comes out. So, and you can tell that it's cleaning your intestines, which is awesome, because that's what it's supposed to do, but I didn't notice how well it was going to work. So that is one thing to kind of look forward to, is you're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff in there that is just in there that you don't normally, I mean, it doesn't necessarily look different, but there's a lot more every day. So hopefully that didn't disgust you, but that is the whole purpose of this part of the cleanse. So make sure that when you do it, you're aware that you're going to be pooping a lot more. Okay, day 21 through 30 is the probiotic stage. So this is called PB Assist, is what I use. And this is probably, well, it is the easiest part of the cleanse. This is where you're replenishing and rejuvenating your good flora. Whoop. And this is what the capsule looks like. It's actually a double layered capsule, so it's able to go through your stomach and get past the stomach acid. So the stomach acid will get rid of this part. So you'll actually be able to get the probiotics into your system rather than just stopping at the stomach. So very good to not forget with this, because now that you've kind of, per se, killed everything or got everything out, you want to start getting all the good stuff back in. So this is easy. Take one in the morning and one at night with your food. So one at breakfast, one at dinner. And that's the easy part. Okay, we are done with the 30-day cleanse. So the last 10 days were pretty easy, pretty simple. The whole 30 days in general were really good, especially if you have never gone on a cleanse ever, or if it's been a really long time. I can promise you, you're going to see a difference in your body in one way or another. It is so important that we get rid of those, just that nasty crap that's just sitting in your body and is hard to get out. That's exactly what cleanses are for. And so going through this cleanse, that will happen, and you will get rid of all that stuff that you need to in order to actually get the results that you want to see, whether it's getting rid of fat or just feeling emotionally better or mentally better. Your diet and what goes in your body and what is in your body has everything to do with how you feel physically, emotionally, and mentally. So make sure that if you're on the fence or trying to decide whether you should do a cleanse or not, I promise you that you will not regret it. Please contact me or comment below if you have any questions so I can better help you understand. Also, on my blog, I have it written out so you actually have the cleanse in very easy form, so you don't have to watch the video and write it all down. But I really enjoy the cleanse, and I hope that you'll be able to enjoy it and you'll be able to get the results that you're looking for.